What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux, and today I'm bringing you guys another video on Blue Archive, and we're going to be going over, should you summon Mashiro or Aru? I don't know the gems, but hey, they're giving out tons of gems right now. They opened up another chapter. They gave us like, what was it, like 2,000 gems over the patch. So, I mean, you guys have some gems to use, but I understand you wanted to kind of reserve yourself and you're not sure if you should get these units. So we can quickly go over them. So as you know, they are up on the banner right now until 11/28. You got Mashiro out here, and she's the new unit. And then we have Aru. If you didn't already have her, here is your chance. Now, I was lucky enough, if you didn't catch the video, I did summon them pretty much back to back with even getting Saya, so that was pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and just go over them real quick, because I have leveled them up, and she does do decent damage in field warfare. Now for the raid, it's okay because she's not piercing, right? But let's go ahead and go over her skills. So her EX skill is going to be a pretty much low cost EX skill that deals 415% of attack as damage to one enemy and has a 50% chance to deal 623% additional damage. This is strong, where when she's in a situation that she is strong, I mean, we're having basically a Karen that is in the explosive type that's doing high amounts of damage. Now, the only unfortunate thing is that it's 50%, but again, it's not like Karen where it has to be an extra large enemy, so you kind of have to like pick your poison there. Then her basic skill is going to be AoE. It's going to deal 150% of attack as damage to enemies in a circular area. This is going to happen every 20 seconds, so as she's your special, she's going to be popping off and just doing a nice circle area damage. Her enhanced skill is going to increase crit, and then her sub skill is going to be increased accuracy, if I remember right. Yes. So is she good? If you don't have Karn, or if you do have Karn, if you're needing more damage for these explosive types, and especially when the raid moves over to an explosive type, you have somebody who's doing high amounts of damage in that instance, and it costs only 3. So you're popping this off pretty much all the time. And especially if you have like a high cost healer that's doing AoE, or you just have a high cost another DPS, she can pop this off as many times as you need her to, because this doesn't cost anything. So yes, I do suggest you picking her up, because we're going to have a boss who's weak to explosive types, and so you need this. You need this for these single target instances of damage. I mean, like, I know we have some really great explosive type like AoE users, but you do need your single targets as well for damage. So yes, I do suggest picking her up. All right, so let's look at Aru, because she's going to actually be a striker. I don't think I've even had the chance to level her up yet, or I probably just passed her. Oh, there she is. All right, so Aru, she's another sniper, explosive type, defense type light. Her EX skill now is going to be like kind of like the opposite of Mashiro's, where she's going to do 274% of attack to one enemy and inflicts 292 of attack as damage to enemies within a circular area. So she's going to pop off, hit an enemy, and then it's going to spread out and do damage to everybody else in the circle. Like, it's okay. Like, it's honestly okay. It costs a lot. But like, I just feel like there's better explosive types that do higher amounts of damage for AoE. So if you love her and you love her design and she's your waifu, go for it. I will not fault you for that. Hey, I understand. But like, this is okay on the EX skill. Now her basic skill, she's going to deal 152% of attack damage to one enemy and has a 50% chance to inflict 251 to attack to damage within a circular area. So this is where she kind of, I know I just said she was okay here with the EX skill, but this is where her 2 skills are doing like single target and AoE damage for you. So if you're doing like any mission that has just a bunch of enemies and you're an explosive type, this is going to help you. Now for like a raid or something like that, that extra damage is not going to be anything crazy. I would rather use Mashiro, because Mashiro with her attack deals just about as much as this, and then it has a chance to do another huge big instance of damage. So for a like raid total assault, she's not too crazy, and if that's what you're looking for, Like, and when you're doing story missions and missions where you need to like clear out multiple enemies, yes, she's very good for that. And again, you know, like Mashiro is a special, and you know Aru is a striker, but you want to think about that when you're building your team, because you don't want to have too many DPS because you might be lacking somewhere else, and then like you're thinking about somebody where you could just have just more explosive damage, if you know who I'm talking about, when you're actually doing your missions. Now her enhanced skill is nice. It does increase crit damage, and then her sub skill does increase her crit while using EX skills. So she has a high chance to do high amounts of damage. But again, I just think this is just more for like story, just kind of just casually going through different content, anything that needs AoE or multiple enemies. But for single target, no. So it depends on what you're getting her for. If you're looking for a total assault, no, I would rank her lower. But if you're needing to get through the story and clear content, yes, Aru is great for that. Same thing when I'm talking about Mashiro. If you're going through the story and you need to do damage, like if you need more of a healer to keep your team alive, or support to just kind of help them out with extra stats, Mashiro is not going to be that, because she's taking the spot of one of your healers. But if you're needing to do more damage to a boss or anything like that, yes, she does high amounts of damage to that one target, and then she does have a chance to clear out some extra enemies, so she's very useful. So if you're wanting who to summon, I would definitely go for Mashiro, because one, she's a new character and she can help you out for these upcoming total assaults that are coming out. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So you lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lux out.